nothing heavy. Here we are. Ta-da! Oh, my video is so dark. My camera thing is so dark. I don't think it's with anything to do with the. Oh, it's getting darker. It's getting darker. I don't know if it has anything to do with the light.
That's something to do with this light.
I think it's just the camera.
Yeah.
You
No, it's the light here. If you make a little space, if you put it in front of the camera.
or in front of the computer. Ah, here. Ah, now we have like a tripod. No, it's not a tripod, a ring light.
The camera picks up the light and then makes everything else dark.
So that's why you have to have a person like that.
Bin ich jetzt im Fernsehen?
Du bist am Fernsehen. Oder
Hallo.
im Fernsehen.
Neither am I.
Neither you want. Neither you want.
Hey guys.
Hi guys, welcome to Moment with Bella
And Hendrik.
und Hendrik. Today I am with Hendrik. So, there, a husband. Oh, actually, yes.
Last time.
Too late. Anywho, I wonder if there will be anybody here today. It is, of course, Good Friday, and people maybe are busy partying or anything like that.
Nobody parties on Good Friday.
I mean, if you are off
You go to church.
on Friday,
Yeah, that's Good Friday services.
I actually don't remember what we have done or if we have done anything around Easter. I don't know.
In Namibia.
Yeah, in Namibia growing up or when I was with the Gabas, yes, they did something because that's American. But oh, hey Naomi, there's Naomi. Hi. Hi, girl. Welcome. You were the only one here so far. Thank you. Hello in South Africa. She's from South Africa.
Hey Naomi.
A fellow buddy, a fellow YouTube buddy. I see two people. Welcome, guys.
You want to know what we did on Easter?
Yeah, welcome, guys. Let's take a little moment. Maybe after 5 minutes, then we can talk about why we are here.
Okay.
So let's just see who's coming in. Should I close this?
Sure.
So I see Naomi there. I see the other person. Thank you for a thumb up. Please give me one as you are coming in. So today we want to, guys, guys.
That's what she has to deal with.
Excuse my husband, he doesn't behave. That's what I put up with all this time. Anyway, better that than anything else. So, so we are just chilling here today. We did a lot of work, which we will tell you about. But on this Good Friday, we are just chilling, guys.
I told Phil actually, every bone hurts.
Naomi is asking us if we are celebrating Good Friday this side. You mean if we do celebrate it as well?
Well, sure, it is a public holiday, first of all. And then, of course, if you grow up in a Christian household like I did, you basically, there is a service in church. And I grew up in not like a traditional Lutheran church, but more like in a
Charismatic church, kind of?
they're everything but charismatic. But it's like, it's called a free evangelical church.
So it's like what?
It's like, It's a little bit more modern than a normal church, I would say.
Is it the church in Edinburgh where you
Yes.
Ah,
So
this one.
anyway, on Friday there's usually a small service, not too big, and then Saturday is nothing. And on Sunday, usually what we did is having an Easter breakfast in church. So everybody comes, brings stuff for breakfast. There's a local bakery that often donates like the Brötchen, like the small bread and stuff, and everybody just brings whatever is needed.
That's nice.
And we're gonna have a gathering and have the breakfast, and then there's a small devotion, and this is it. Easter Monday is free as well, but there's no service usually.
I don't remember if we ever went to church on Friday except on Sunday.
Well, I didn't like it.
What did you want to do?
I want to stay at home on Friday.
What did you want to do instead? Okay.
I wanted to enjoy my free day instead of going to church.
We just knew that it was Easter in Namibia, and I don't know if it's a Catholic church or not. I can't, I forgot. I have to reflect if I have to talk about this. But yeah, anywho. Naomi, what are you doing on this Easter Friday?
And sorry if the audio is a little bit like with an echo, but we're sitting in an empty room.
We are sitting in an empty room and an empty house, which we will talk about. But anywho, the title is Ask Us Anything About Moving. We are moving. That's why we are echoing, and that's why we are in an empty place.
So, in the end, what happened is.
She's just chilling there with her kids.
Oh, cool. Say hi to the kids.
Yes, hi kids.
What happened is I basically had to change jobs, and wanted to change jobs, was looking for a job anywhere in Germany, basically, because in management where I'm working, it's not that you can have a job just around the corner. You have to apply everywhere. So in the end, I got a job in Kassel, which is like 2 hours from here, or 2.5 maybe, or near Kassel. And that means that we got to move.
Yeah, it is a bit too far. Oh, not a bit. It is quite far just to move. That to commute takes 4 hours. Though.
2 hours one way.
Okay, 2 hours to go, and imagine 2 hours to come back. So we gotta move.
I mean, it would be possible if I had a small room there, just be for the week there and come back on the weekend. But I want to be with my wifey.
But if it doesn't work long time if you just come on a weekend. I mean, we did that pretty much.
We did that for 3 months.
We did that since December that he was over there, and I stayed here because in most time or most places that we found, they're only for one person, and we didn't want to pay more because we still had this place, so we didn't want to pay double. So we thought, okay, while we are looking and while we had some provision from his company, offer him some money for the place where he will stay. Small, but kind of like
everything helps, of course.
It was a little bit enough for one room or for the first one that we had, plus just a couple.
Yeah, but I still paid money by myself, so in the end it was I didn't earn any money with that.
No? Okay, I don't know. So anywho, we did that where he was only coming home for the weekend for 3 months. Oh no,
4 months.
December, January, February, March. 4 months. We live apart except on the weekends. And there were a couple of weekends, like maybe 2 weekends that you didn't come.
Yeah, because I had to travel and stuff, and I had appointments of actually looking for another flat in the area.
Yeah.
And most of the visits there are on the weekend.
Yeah. So you can only see the place on the weekend because people are working or blah, blah, blah. So we did that. We were single. We were not single for a week and only a couple on the weekend. So anyway, let's see if where am I going to make a moving video? I should have made a moving video when so maybe
You can make a moving in video.
we can make a moving in video, but at the moment as we are speaking, our staff are already in the new place, and I kind of made a video when the moving company was loading up our stuff.
Okay.
A little bit, but I was a little bit nervous of filming people that are heavy lifting and tired and all that stuff. And maybe they didn't want to be filmed and stuff. So I just kind of like made a video on empty place and what comes with the German apartment and stuff like that.
So, but maybe it's interesting to tell how the moving itself went. No?
Yeah. So maybe let's say you want to move.
Well, as soon as I found a new apartment, and we agreed on basically taking this, and anyway, we had to because the contract of this one is ending. So this one is ending, and right on the next day, the contract of the new one starts.
Yeah.
We were pretty tight on time, so we had to meet with a moving company because okay, we could have moved it ourselves, but that would have been a lot more work, like a lot.
Yeah, so you do, when you want to move, you do have maybe options to hire a moving company or to hire a moving truck and move things by yourself. Just depending on how much hassle you want to do.
Because you have a big old bed that has to be disassembled, you have a big old wardrobe that has to be disassembled.
Yeah.
It's just a nightmare. I didn't want to do
But
that.
but maybe we have to explain that because in Africa, wardrobes don't get disassembled in beds. So here in Germany, guys, furniture comes in boxes.
Well, at least the cheaper ones, yes.
Some of them comes in boxes, big boxes, and you have to assemble them and put them together. But our bed didn't come in the box, and it's not small, but
Our bed was installed by the company where we bought it from.
yes, but they brought it not whole, which means it was somewhat in pieces,
Yeah.
or in boxes, you could say. And so is the wardrobe. They come and they build it in your space. So, and I think most of the companies prefer this. I'm not quite sure, so that it save up a space instead of having this one big space taken up by a bed.
It wouldn't fit through the door anyway.
Yeah, they won't fit somehow. Not like, I don't know, are the Germans door frames? Yeah, the German door frames are some like a standard. Maybe you compare them to South Africa, Namibia, but some are small, small. So it is so much different. There's so much to talk about. So you want to move, you can choose whether you want to move by yourself, which we never done. We always had a moving company, which is very easy. You pay them. It is very, very costly. I cannot even mention how much it is to drive from here to there for 2 hours. And then of course they are loading everything. They're taking the burden off of you, of course.
And they did that all on one day.
And
Disassembling and moving everything out of here, putting it in a truck, driving 2 hours, so they needed 3 hours,
yeah.
and assemble everything on the other side.
So they are basically professional business just for moving.
Yeah, there were like 6 or 8 people working their butts off.
6.
6 here plus 2 on the other side that joined them.
Yeah, there was 6 here. So, and I think I consider ourselves to not really have a lot of things, but it still took all that time. So
and we packed everything in boxes by ourselves.
yeah, we maybe can you have packers?
Yes, they would have packed everything too.
Yeah, if you pay them and say just pack up my house, they will pack and label what's in the boxes.
Which is cool because they are professional, they have all the material and it has insurance. So if they break anything,
then
you get reimbursed. But
yeah,
we just packed by ourselves.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper.
Yeah. So, but I think packing by yourself and then just paying people to come and load them up and then assemble your furniture, it's much better than packing yourself. Plus, here in Germany, you don't really have cousins and brothers and
Well,
friends just ready to come and help you.
well, you do.
When no, let me finish. Ready to come and help you when you need to. But everything here works with appointment because people's lives are so busy. So they might not be available on the day that you are moving.
Yeah, and since I moved numerous times already, um, my
And two
friends,
times.
I have one good friend and I have
Was that Marcel?
two brothers. Yes, Marcel. Marcel told me this is the last time I help you because he did that like 2 or 3 times, and then
Yeah.
he said that's the last time, which I totally respect. It's okay. Um, and my brother was busy. He's having a new baby, so
Yeah, that's what I said. So people are not always
he already
available.
helped me. He took my motorcycle and drove it to my parents' place, so that was helping already a lot.
Yeah. So anywho, you do have two options: move yourself or pay the moving company.
But coming back to the questions,
Mm.
since all of that was relatively stressful and very quickly, they came in, they packed everything, they drove it away. We didn't make a movie.
Yeah.
We had our minds somewhere different. So what we can do is, when we are going there on Monday to the new place, it is just packed full of stuff.
Yeah.
There are
It's
boxes everywhere.
boxes everywhere, and
I have to work, unfortunately,
yeah.
but you can make videos and you can unpack in the evening and what.
I think I will add it to the video that I already made, and then you're just gonna see boxes everywhere. Because if you're trying to make a video of you putting away things, I don't know. I don't know. Some people have massive editing skills where they just show you. They really give you an idea of what's going on,
Mhm.
but not filming too long and too much, which I don't know how to do. Yeah, so yeah, maybe that will be the end of showing you in our new place and stuff like that.
We were really lucky, no? Because the new place is different than this one. It it doesn't have quite the same standard, but
Yeah.
the living room is quite big. But
And I love the kitchen.
the kitchen is really nice.
Yes. Every
But
woman
the-
likes the kitchen, I
But
guess.
the sleeping room is weird. Instead of having one big room where you can fit in the bed and a wardrobe and everything, it has two smaller rooms, which doesn't make sense. I don't know why they
Yeah.
did that. So in the end, what happened is that we had to put the bed in one room. I think you're going to see that. And I didn't measure anything because it had to go fast. So I was hoping it fit, and it fits to the centimeter exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Um,
and
ev-
basically the same with the wardrobe.
every apartment or house is of course different. You cannot have the same. So anyhow, um, you guys will see on a video, but maybe we can tell you what comes with a German apartment while we are here. If anybody has a question, I see two people. If you have a question, you can ask us, of course. But in the German apartment, because we're talking about apartment right now. You come in, it is as empty as they come. And sometimes they do have a kitchen, which I find really kind of strange.
Me too, by the way.
Because in Namibia, where I came from, you can't really go to rent a place without a kitchen, that you have to bring your own kitchen.
And it doesn't make sense, but for some reason it is the way it is. You often get your apartments without a kitchen.
Yeah, you just come in, it is empty.
Or you have to buy the kitchen that is in there because it belongs to the tenant before you.
Yeah,
That was the case. We had such a nice apartment.
yeah.
But the guy had a really nice kitchen in there, and he said we needed to pay like what was it, like €10,000?
I think it was like 8,000 for the kitchen, and then no,
Yeah, 8,000 for
for
the
the kitchen,
kitchen.
and there was an oven, a heater. What is it called? A kamin
Like
oven?
like a heating oven for
Yeah,
firewood.
like a heating oven where you put in firewood, and they want to sell this to us. Imagine the apartment is not yours, but you are the renting condition comes with you have to take over the kitchen. Now, this person specifically according to their own preference, style, and desire.
It was super nice.
It was really nice in this case. Maybe you like it, but the condition comes that it has the kitchen. When they're listing what's in the apartment, it has the kitchen. Only to find somewhere in fine print that you have to take it over. I'm like, okay, fine.
And that is a lot of money, and we didn't have that money, to
Yeah,
be honest.
let's say we have the money, for example. Then I take over the kitchen. So since I don't own the apartment, now I have a kitchen. So next time I move, if I move with my kitchen, or I have to negotiate with the next tenant
Yeah,
to buy my kitchen. But the value of this kitchen goes down, down, down every
it's
time.
just nonsense.
I don't want to buy a
And
kitchen.
by the way, that we didn't have the money, I offered the guy and said, hey, I pay a higher rent, and I rent the kitchen basically, in addition. And he liked us very much, this guy. But in the end, there was another one who said, I have the 10,000 euro or whatever. And of course, then the landlord said, I'd rather have the money. So
Yeah.
he decided against us,
So
which is really a bummer.
this part of the apartments don't have kitchen, just kind of weird. So here is another thing that still doesn't register in my mind as a Namibian or as an African. So here you see an apartment, you like it. It says 3-room apartment. A 3-room apartment doesn't mean a 3-bedroom.
No, 3 rooms.
A 3 rooms means they are counting a living room, one sleeping room, and another guest room. That's your 3 room. So in Namibia, we don't count living room. Sometimes they even count the kitchen as a room or so. But I was like, oh, it's a 4 room. No. If you mean rooms, like in your mentality as an African, it is 3, but it's actually 2 bedroom. If in your mind you have 2 bedroom as a rooms, it only has 2 bedroom and 1 living room. They call it a 3-room apartment.
And
Like
nobody
that.
said anything about bedrooms. It's rooms.
Yeah,
It's just a different
but
way of.
I do understand it. It's just weird. That's not where I come from. That's not how people count rooms. Rooms are rooms, sleeping rooms. That's what they mean. And then what else I find weird? This is another thing. You're not ready for this one. Sometimes there is no kitchen, and so that means you have to buy your own kitchen and your own stove and your own fridge and bring. The fridge in Namibia, we are used to bringing our own fridge, but the kitchen will be there. Okay. Here, there will be no light. There's no bulb. So I can show you up there. No bulbs. You have to bring your own freaking bulbs as well.
Yeah, because everybody wants their own lights and their own style, and their preferred style.
But it would be kind of helpful. I'm just saying the difference between the German apartment and the Namibian apartment. Or houses when you are renting. I have never walked in a house and said, "Oh, the bulbs are missing." Um, but I do understand it now. I just find it very weird that you have to bring your own light bulbs. And what else? Yeah, that. Thank you, Naomi. Yes, we will show you the video. Thank you for hanging out with us. Yeah.
Yeah, so in the end, you have to have some like moving bulbs that you just clip onto the power cables. So they're just basically bulbs hanging there.
Yeah.
And then until you have like your own lamps, you put them up. Or if you remove your lamps when you're moving out,
Yeah.
you put up these moving bulbs.
The moving bulbs just for light, but you don't have to leave them there. We taking ours.
Yeah, I pay for them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But another thing. Oh, I lost my track of thought now. Ah, maybe it will come back somehow. Oh,
Sleep well.
you've been working. Okay, I hope you have a good rest, Naomi. I hope you have a good rest. At least today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So, So another thing about moving apartments or houses, you have to leave this place as you found it. You found it very nice and clean on the wall, like you can see, our walls are white. And if you do have a choice of painting your room or your wall your favorite color, just know that when you leave, if you found it white, when you leave, you have to paint it white as well. Everything as you found it.
Yeah, usually it says like have a neutral color everywhere.
Yeah. If you messed up the oven or the stove, the oven, you have to clean it sparkling clean. Like in our last apartment where we were, the people really gave us grief over small issues.
I cannot say what I want to say.
Yeah, so you have to leave it like you found it, or else they will not give you your deposit back, or they will deduct to say, we fix what we think it was supposed to be fixed. But now, I actually do agree with this rule of leaving the place as you found it.
That makes sense because if you go into a new apartment, you don't want to find it dirty and you have to clean first.
Yeah, imagine you walked in there, this color is green, this wall is orange, this one is, hi, English girl. Wow, I'm here today. I fix. Thank you very much. I see the like. Thank you for subscribing. This is an English girl. I like the name.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much. So we are talking about moving in and out of German apartments. So I actually do like this concept of leaving the place as you found it because you have to consider the other person coming in. If you paint this wall green, I don't like green. So now, a lime green wall, a lime green wall, and now I have to come and deal with what you left me. So I I do understand it. It's a pain in the butt, but if you don't want to repaint walls, maybe don't scratch them. I feel bad for people with kids,
So,
especially.
well, in the end, the contract says you need to leave it in a good state. You need to do all the necessary repair work if something is damaged, and you have to leave it like the floor swept with a broom.
Yeah.
But in the end, if you want to avoid all the stuff, just get your landlord here. That's what we did. And we walked through the rooms. We agreed with him what we have to do.
Yeah.
So we don't have any problems afterwards. And
Yeah.
the good thing is he is a really chill guy.
He's a young
He's
guy.
younger than me. He's
Yeah.
like 38 or so.
Mm.
And he said, you know what?
So are you that old?
I'm 46, thank you. So in the end, he just said, you paint this wall and you paint that wall and here and there and just a little. So in the end, we didn't have to do super much.
Yeah.
We were done in a whole day
Yeah,
with painting.
and it also helped because maybe it's just because it's just the two of us. We're not gonna color the wall with crayons or anything.
No. Yeah, but there were some traces of living here, of course, on the
Yeah,
walls.
traces like when you're moving in furniture, or maybe when you move a chair, it bumped the wall, left a black scratch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you don't want a lot of work to do after when you are moving out, don't mess up and clean often,
So-
which we should do anyway. Either way.
Yeah. So to be honest, we spent one day of painting everything,
Yeah.
like paint.
There was
And
not
we-
much work this
And
time.
today we spent the most time just cleaning.
Yeah. So today we
We cleaned the
he
kitchen.
cleaned the windows, I cleaned the kitchen.
I cleaned the bathrooms, which I hate.
Isn't that funny? He hates cleaning bathroom. I love cleaning bathrooms.
And still you stayed in the kitchen.
Actually,
But it had to be done so.
I can't really say I love cleaning, but I like the end result of when you clean. Like this,
Even though it's for another person now.
like, yeah, because somebody cleaned it for me too when I came. I cleaned the oven. This one said, don't make it a science project because I would clean squeaky clean.
It doesn't have to be a doctor thesis.
Yes, but I just want to be happy and satisfied. And I often imagine myself if I go to a new place and I found traces of baking and all this brown grease from baking in the oven, I'm going to be pissed. So I would spend a lot of look at this 46-year-old face. Doesn't he look young for his age, guys? You gladly told everybody how old you are.
I just cut my beard short so you don't see my gray beard.
I want to know about that.
Yeah.
So I think he looked young for his age. That's not why
Thanks,
we're
baby.
here. But anyway, thank you, English girl. I will try to do some broadcasting, live broadcasting often. I don't know, today when we were done with cleaning and it was raining, in Germany it rains a lot, by the way.
At least in this shitty town.
So we behave yourself. We kind of we were kind of thinking that we'll go for a walk, but it was raining, so I thought, I wonder if I can go live. Do you want to go live talking about moving and stuff like that? So moving here is not really stressful. Well, it is stressful, but it doesn't have to take a lot of moving up and down.
Depends on how you do it, babe.
Your friend's car loaded with 1,000 boxes and stuff like
We
that.
paid a butt ton of money to be stressed.
Yes. That's just it's too much. I cannot put it in my country currency. I would faint. I will slowly go down and faint. But anyway. It's been a long time since you started broadcasting. Well, I think I have a couple of live broadcasts already. And so I will try to do this more often, especially with him, and talk about maybe cultural differences and things like that.
Here's what's going to happen. And I hope it's not an empty promise. But since we're moving now to a more interesting area in Germany,
Yes, and we like hiking.
we like hiking. We're gonna do a lot of hiking and like field trip videos
Yes,
on our other channel.
but we
which is
have
called,
a different channel for that. Yes.
yeah, which is called Making Memories.
Which you really can't find if you put it in a search.
Yeah, because there's not much content. on
Yeah,
it right
and
now.
we are not very active.
But I think we should, when we do all that hiking, we should put up a lot more content there.
Yeah,
And then,
and I'll have snippets for here as well.
yeah, and you go live on your thing and put it on Moments with Bella.
Yeah, I am hoping to be consistent and put up more content.
It's just laziness on my part, at least.
Yeah, and my part because I could have I could edit videos anyway. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for whoever was here. I saw the English girl and Naomi here, my buddy from South Africa, and whoever else will come after this. We appreciate you. And if you have questions, write them in the comment about moving. Write them in the comment, and we will answer.
English good. Are you from England?
Maybe.
I need to go to England again.
I will check her out after this. So thank you for joining us from our empty, echoing, room. We are actually moving out tomorrow, off to our parents for Easter. Our parents means his parents, so our parents. For Easter Sunday, breakfast at church.
Korean, that is cool.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. He is from Germany. He's German. As German as they come. And I am from Africa, from Namibia. So if you are interested, there is a long explanation of how we met on this channel as well. And German, African, Korean. Nice. Nice. So thank you so very much, English girl. That is an interesting name. I like it. And we appreciate you for being here. Now, who is the second person again? Hi, welcome, and goodbye. No, we are leaving kind of. I always don't want it to be too long, the live. But if you don't mind, you can say something so we know who you are. If you don't mind. If you do mind, this is okay. So anyway, that was
it. No?
That was it. So
thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you very much for watching. Yes, nice to meet you, English girl, and whoever else it was coming in and out. Thank you, and
bye.
Auf Wiedersehen. We will see each other soon. And the end.